Get started by going to Dieselhorse Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorse get you.
All right, I want to welcome you guys here, HintonComets.tv. Here we go, final district game of the season. So we're getting an early start here, 4:56. Barely got us going before we got this game started. So happy to have you guys here. She'll battle in there for a strike. Just catches the inner third of the plate. So here we go, facing off against the Lady Cats. So again, the Comets sitting second in the district standings. They fell to this team last time, 5-3 on the road. It was a close game, highly contested battle. The girls will probably admit they didn't play their best ball that afternoon, but tell you what, got a chance, everything in front of them. Now the key here is she'll pop this one up, right field side, and that one will drop. So she's going to stretch this one out, get at least a double, and she'll hold a second. So leadoff double there for number 32, leadoff hitter for the Lady Cats. So again, key here is not only, it's a challenge today. Of course, the Lady Comets certainly able to do so, but the challenge is not only do they need to win this afternoon, but they need to win by, I think, at least 2 runs, as they do have the tiebreaker in district points, but the head-to-head points, they need to win this one by either 2 or 3, as she'll roll one into foul territory. As we'll take a look here. And Hobart actually does. We'll pull the standings up, actually. Hobart does have a head-to-head advantage in the district points, so they'll need to win this by 3 runs today, as she'll jam one down in the dirt. Rolling foul for 2 strikes. So again, they need to win this one by 3 runs. So just to make it clear, not only do the Lady Comets need to win today, need to win this one by 3 runs, and of course, absolutely possible. But again, it's going to take a really good game from Maddie Hamilton. Of course, we know how well she has thrown all year long. She gets a swinging strike for the K there. So 1 down with the runner here on second. And we know how good Maddie Hamilton's been all season. It's going to take some good productivity from the bats. And, you know, I tell you what, it's been a little bit of a streaky offense. Of course, you know, offensively, softball and baseball, both streaky sports. But, you know, there's been time where they've made really good contact, gotten into hitters' counts as she tries to bunt one down there. It's really trying to advance that lead runner over to third. There's been times they've really taken advantage of it and hit the ball well and had a good approach at the plate. And then we've gone through some swoons as well offensively. So, you know, never know what you're going to see here from the Lady Comets, but it's a big game. Time to rise to the occasion, and I trust these girls can make it happen here. 0-1 pitch. Upstairs, rise ball. And she'll take for ball 1 to put the count at 1 apiece. As again, Hobart, really good team, really competitive in their district, 15-9 on the season. 5-0 in district, haven't lost a district game. She goes off speed there. Kind of lays off, and again, off speed stuff usually looks really good. Last time they faced against Hobart, you know, one of the things we saw is, number 1, they had a really good eye for those off-speed pitches, and then 2, you know, a lot of her higher velocity stuff as she tries to bunt one down, rolls back towards the backstop foul. You know, one of the things they were really good at is they were good at fouling off pitches. You know, they were good at battling at the plate, and they would just see pitch after pitch after pitch, fouling back out of play. And the more looks you get at a pitcher, the better opportunity you have, the higher probability you have of getting success and reaching base. And, you know, that's really what they did. They just made every at-bat a battle as she gets a swinging strike 3 there, 2 Ks. As the leadoff runner, number 32, continues to sit on second. We'll go to the 4 spot here, cleanup batter for the Lady Cats. So again, if you're at the plate here, your thought is, I need to put a ball in play. I got a runner on second, 2 outs, runner's moving. Just need to put a ball in play here. She'll foul that one back. You know, you don't want to get caught looking here. You don't want to strike out. Just want to try to put this ball in play and make it happen. Again, it's high school ball. You know, hard hit balls, even if it is right at a fielder or one hangs in the air, you just never know at this level what's going to happen. So really want to put a ball in there. See, she goes off speed. Charlie needs to make the throw to first in time, and does. Good put out there by Van Huss. It's a 6-3. And that'll conclude the top of the first inning here. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back here in just a moment. First, look at your Lady Comets offense. Don't go anywhere right here on HintonComets.tv.
Back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
2 words, cash back. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
The industry.
Christianity is about walking by faith, living with hope, and sharing our love. And the greatest of these is love. We love God, our neighbors, and one another, and we would be delighted for you to come share the love of God with us at the Hinton Church of Christ, 307 South Spencer in Hinton, Oklahoma. Join us on Sundays for Bible classes for all ages at 9 a.m., worship at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m., and midweek Bible study on Wednesdays at 7 p.m.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com.
All right, here we go. I want to welcome you back. Bottom of the first. First look here for your Lady Comets offense. Alyssa Hale lead off for the Hinton Comets. Demi Dollenberg on deck. So here we go, number 32 in the circle, and I know for a fact this is who they faced last time, and again, she could put a little zip on the ball too. She's certainly got some marketed velocity and has some pretty good stuff. She really battles. She likes to attack the zone as she goes low there, and good take from Alyssa. And she likes to attack the zone. You know, she's aggressive. Tries to get past these bats and had a pretty good outing last time. She goes off speed there, and that'll catch a piece of the plate for a strike. So count sits at one apiece. You know, and she went the distance the last time too. Had a couple of moments where the Comets battled back in, had a couple close situations, and she was able to work out of the jam. So again, she's a fierce competitor, pretty good pitcher, and has played a big role in what Hobart's been able to do so far. Is drops the ball down, and she'll catch a piece of it and foul it back. So 1-2 the count. Good pitch there, kind of just enough at that, you know, from the batter's perspective there to take a hack at it. Kind of just dropped off the table right before it got to the plate, and this time takes a cut, and I think that one will foul back out of play, and does. First base side. Again, Alyssa, can't say enough. You know, maybe perhaps the best hitter on the team this year. She's just done a really great job. You know, she's worked on her game. You know, it's really a craft. You have to work at it. You have to constantly improve, whether it be from your stance or your approach. You know, so many intricacies to being a good hitter, and you know, she's been working with a hitting coach throughout the season, and it's really shined. You know, she's been a great hitter. She's earned that leadoff spot. She's, you know, I don't have her on base percentage, but it feels like she's getting on base, you know, about half the time she steps up to the plate, and she'll foul another one back. And you know, there's part of the formula right there. Is she's got a really good eye, and you know, even if it's not her pitch, she's going to continue to foul back pitches and, you know, continue to battle until she gets that one she wants. And she sees a lot of pitches per bat as that one slips out a little bit. And so again, you fall behind early, got 2 strikes on her real quick, and you know, this is where Alyssa Hale does such a great job. You know, she's battling, you know, 2 strikes, you want to protect the plate, but you also want to be smart. You don't want to chase. As she gets a hold of one there, that one will fall out, foul, third base side. Again, this is what Hobart did to them last time. You know, just continue to look at more pitches. The more that you can foul, the more that you can catch a piece of, the more looks you're going to get at this girl, and the more you're going to wear her down throughout the course of a game. As she goes to the well there and gets the K. Had to work for that one a little bit. So 1 batter, 1 strikeout for number 32. That'll bring Demi Dollenberg, the lefty, into the box with 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Score 0-0 as the Lady Cats had a leadoff double. They're up, time up, and left her stranded there on second. Thanks to the work of Maddie Hamilton and Charlie Van Huss with the put out. First pitch in there for a strike. She catches the outer third of the plate. The sun's starting to come out here. Just my just our luck, just our fortune. The field will like that. I tell you, is walking around the field. She pokes one down, back to the pitcher, slow roller. Can they get it the first in time? And they do to record the out. Was just walking along the field earlier today, a couple hours ago, and don't think there was any rain scheduled on the radar. And I tell you what, though, just around noon today, just a slight drist, just a little bit of drizzle, little mist, and that just kind of kept the field saturated throughout the course of the game. His first pitch there, she'll foul that one back out of play. And, a little bit of question marks around whether we were going to get this one underway. We thought with all the dry weather, that pattern we've had the last 5 weeks, really thought that the field was going to soak that rain up a lot faster than we figured. But I tell you what, as she catches a piece here, that one's going to pop up and drop just in front of number 7. And tell you what, she kind of lets that ball die in front of her, doesn't have a play at the plate. So Maddie Hamilton will reach with a 2-out single. And should get the courtesy runner, who's normally Jill Potter, in for there. So Jill Potter check in as courtesy runner, get a little speed on the bags. As, thought this field would dry faster, but, actually got it. Put a little quick dry on it. Jared Holman did a great job prepping the field, getting it ready for the game. And now the sun's coming out, so that's going to help things even a little bit more. As really nice we get this game playing today. I don't know about you guys looking at the weather this week, but, 60% chance of rain Thursday. Got a chance of rain Friday. Of course, we've got football at Carnegie Friday, and then cheer going to regionals on Saturday. So really needed to get this game in today, and so nice to see the weather cooperating this afternoon. First pitch, catches a piece of that one, absolutely scorches that ball as they're going to send Jill around to third, and she'll throw past the cutoff. And that might have been one of the hardest hit balls that didn't leave this park that I have seen this season in these home games. As Hannah DeVinny absolutely torched a ball and really had no arc on it too, just like a line drive. That thing was just searing back towards the left field wall. And a nice job there by Hobart to save a run. So 3 and 4 putting in the work as now we step up to Charlie Van Huss, the 5-hole. And again, Charlie's been in a lot of spots this season where she's had runners on, a chance to add RBI. She's been kind of working through it this season. She'll take there on a rise ball, and she'll probably tell you, they'd like to. She's done a pretty good job this season. I know there's some improvement they'd like to make, and she has shown at times she can be a really good hitter. So she continues to come up in big spots, and it's a nice strike there by number 32, and we'll see if she can drive a couple runners home. As it's 0-0, and we talked about this. Not only do you need to win this game, but you got to win it by 3 runs with the way the district standing is set up. As she catches a piece of one, that's going to get down. They'll send one home. Coach Holman's going to wave second one around. DeVinny standing up at home, and it's a 2-zip lead for the Comets. As 3, 4, and 5 in the lineup gets it done. And Charlie comes up big in a clutch spot there. She'll get 2 ribbies on her stats for the season. So we'll update that score there. 2-zip, and that's 2 big runs right there. Really nice, and a great tone setter. Great way to come out the gate. Set the tone here. She'll pop one up. That'll just get out of play. Great way to set the tone here. It's a long drive. I think one of the things that got to the Comets last time is, it's about an hour and 20-minute bus ride. And these, especially at this level, these bus rides are never easy. It's one of those games that, there definitely is a little bit of home field advantage with not having to make that trip in the middle of the week. And she'll go for second here and easily steal that one. Good heads-up base running there by Charlie Van Huss to swipe a bag. And we'll turn our attention back to the plate. And, it's tough. It's a tough drive, so home field advantage. You want to come out the gate swinging. That's what Hobart did last time we came out. They were really aggressive to start the game, and she'll catch a piece of one. That's going to drop down. That bloops. They're going to wave Charlie around. And the throw at home is not in time. Doesn't matter anyway. As good run in there by Bree. So the throw offline and late and in between the legs of the catcher, so it doesn't really matter. So there's another run scored there by your Comets as Bree gets an RBI. She's been hitting the ball well lately. And just like that, your Comets up 3-zip. And there's that important third run that they needed. So again, coming out the gate, just really aggressive, hitting the ball well. And you just never know with the Lady Comets. Some days, of course, that's part of the name of the game, but, here lately they've had some games where they're really hitting the ball well, and so far it looks very good here as she'll foul that one back. Paisley Griffiths in the box, batting for the Comets here. As all of a sudden, this went from 2 outs in this inning, and looking just for a clean 1-2-3. She gets a swinging strike there. This was looking like it was about to be a 3 up, 3 down, and all of a sudden, 3-4-5 got things rolling, and then Bree continued it. So sitting here in the 7th spot, we'll see what the bottom of the order is made of, and can they add to it? The chance to get another run here and gets a swinging strike out there. So again, the Comets make their presence felt here in the bottom of the 1st as they get 3 runs on the board here early, take a 3-zip lead. Don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back here in just a moment on HintonComets.tv.
Right now for more information.
Stream with Pioneer iVideo and more. Live, recorded, on demand, all in HD. Easily find and watch your favorite shows and movies. Anywhere. On any device. Perfect for the entire family. And easy to use. Enjoy Pioneer iVideo today.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service. Scored.
All right, here we go. Top of the 2nd. As should be 5, 6, 7. Up to bat here's pumps gas there for strike 1. We'll see if that works on our scoreboard. I've been wanting to test that out for a while, and it does. All right, 2nd inning. You guys should be able to see that now at the bottom left hand. Got to go to the Squirtle Conference last week. Learned a lot about how to use this thing. As we've been running Squirtle now for, I think this is our 3rd season. So, I don't know if you guys saw back in the football game last week, had the pregame show going. We'll be able to pull up district standings. We'll be able to pull up some highlight reels. Got a lot of different things coming. Had a sit-down interview with Coach Potter. And so getting better at using this equipment is a nice sound off the barrel there, but it'll foul back out of play. Really learn how to use this software. So going to see a lot of different tools. So if you guys look at the bottom left corner now, you'll be able to tell what inning it is. And so we're sitting here in the 2nd. Nice little touch. And no, baseball doesn't have a running clock, so just ignore that 12-minute indicator there. Set through the wind. Goes upstairs, rise ball. Good take there. Now if you're Hobart, again, we talked about that run differential, right? Even if you do lose this game, you've got to keep this. The Comets have that magic number of 3 now. You've got to find a way to put some runs on the board as she gets a swinging strike 3 there. And it's going to be tough. These runs are going to be tough to come by, especially if Maddie's on it. When Maddie Hamilton's on her A game, it's hard to score runs throughout the course of a ball game. She really doesn't give up a lot of earned runs to the game. It's hard to make good contact with her, and so far, she's looked really smooth. As even that leadoff double there, just kind of a misplayed ball out in right field. Not really a hard hit ball. She'll jam one down. Well played there. Throw to first easily in time. As Coach Holman jams the corners in there. Good defense. Good bunt coverage. And a quick 2 outs here in the top of the 2nd. That'll bring up the 7th spot. As a pretty big bat here in the 7th spot. She looks like a tall girl. First pitch. Off speed, just in there for a strike. Catches that inner third of the plate. So doing a good job of staying ahead in the count. We talked so much about that. The probability of getting a runner out or getting a hitter out is she'll bat one down the first base side. Just needs to touch the plate and does. So quick 3 up, 3 down for Maddie Hamilton. And before I could even get my sentence out, Comets have taken care of business. So to the bottom of the 2nd we go. We'll take a quick break and be right back here in just a moment. Don't go anywhere on HintonComets.tv.
Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nixon, Diesel Horst, and we are here to help.
All right, so here we go, getting ready to start the bottom of the second as Lily Mooter gets ready to bat here for the Comets. 8-9-1 up to bat here in this inning, and if you're Hobart, it's number 32 in the circle. They're having a little discussion there. You know, the main thing you got to do here is damage control. You know, you got to step in there and you got to battle now because you're trailing by 3 runs, and you don't want this one to get blown open because that run differential again really matters in this game. So you've got to battle, try to get a 3 up, 3 down here. You're at the bottom of the order. And this is one where you need a really clean inning and kind of reset the tone as the Lady Comets have come out very aggressive and have kind of taken control and command of this ball game here early. Second pitch. And for a strike, she shows bunt there. So 1-1 the count. I tell you what, it feels good outside. For those of you here at the game, about 75, mid-70s, little breeze. Really couldn't ask for better weather. And she catches a piece of that one. That's going to be a tough out to get it first. Throw all the way across a diamond to record the out. Nice put out there. Pretty well hit ball. Ground ball. And I tell you what, it was kind of a wide throw from her angle. Didn't know if she'd be able to get it in time. And good defense there by Hobart. So nice hit by Lily. Good defense by the Lady Cats. So 1 out. That'll bring Jalen Wiedemann in the box. First pitch. She'll show bunt and pops it up, and that one drops, and she's going to reach safely. Oh, and that's just any way you can to get on, man. When it's your day, it's your day. Is she pops that one up. You know, generally when you bunt, you want to jam that one down. Last thing you want to do is, you know, you want to keep the barrel above the hands, try to jam that one down. Last thing you want to see on a bunt is a ball, you know, up in the sky like that and catching a piece of air. And I tell you what, it just so happened with the way they had the defense playing in, as the throw to second is wide. Center fielder will pick her up and they'll hold her at second, but just so happened to catch a fortune there as it went over the infielder's head, and she takes a free base and gets a steal too on top of that. So with 1 out here, Wiedemann on second. And Alyssa Hale in the box, so the second inning, she's batting for the second time. Just gets a strike there. Always a good sign when you're in the second inning and you've already batted through the order. It means your offense is doing well, and that they have so far here with 1 out in the bottom of the second. So Alyssa 0-1 on the day. We'll see if she can get a hit here. She gets a hold of one, and they kind of lackadaisically track it as that'll score another run. It's again hit out to left center field. That'll score another run, but the Comets up 4-0. Is, you know, a little bit of sun. Not sure if the sun was an issue here. It is kind of setting down here in the west, so you are looking into the sun. But, you know, definitely a good hit ball, but definitely playable out in left center field. And I don't know if neither one of the outfielders could make the decision on who to make the play, but they kind of just both watched it drop in between them and roll back towards the fence. So Comets will take advantage of that, and another run on the board, another RBI for Alyssa Hale. So Comets lead 4-0. And now Demi Dollenberg is in the box for the second time. Second pitch. That one misses low. You can just see as Hale tracks back to the bag there. Just they're going to be aggressive. The Comets are coming out here very, very aggressive. They're, you know, taking a lot of really, really big swings, making good contact, being very aggressive on the base pass. They know how important not only winning this game but getting those runs are. If they want to win the district, everything's on the line today. This is the final, for those just tuning in, this is the final district game of the season. And, you know, not only do you have to win it, but you got to get those 3 runs. If she works a walk there. So with 1 out, runners on first and second. It's a good job there by Demi to work it for a walk. And here's where the magic started in the first. So we're in that 3 spot. Maddie Hamilton with 2 outs last time got a base hit, and that's where it all started. So we'll see if she can drive in some runs. This time's got something to work with. First pitch in there for a strike. And that's a big pitch for number 32. Is got to get ahead. This is a big bat. That carries a lot of power. And you got to get ahead in the count. You can't fall and give her a chance to take a good cut at one. As you just heard the sound off the bat, fly ball, right field side. She'll make the throw, and they'll advance the runner over to third. As Hale standing up there at third, so that will advance the runner. Call it a sacrifice hit. As you heard the sound off the bat, big power, big power. And even when she doesn't catch quite enough of the ball and pops it up, it's still going to fly. I mean, that ball is just flying off the bat. So 2 outs here, runners on the corner. And Hannah Vinny, who might have had the hardest hit ball that wasn't a home run that I've seen this season at home, has got a chance to do it again. So first pitch. Take. She'll take a free base on top of that too. So again, just really good base running day, really aggressive. Jumping on every pitch. Just nice, smart, heads up. And it's putting them in some really good spots, so if they can get a ball in play, get a hard hit ball, they can drive home some runs. As she pumps one in there for a strike. 2 outs here in the inning. Second pitch, slow roller. And gets a throw in time. I tell you what, barely secures it in her glove. That thing almost popped out the glove, but she'll record the put out there. So Comets put another run on the board thanks to Alyssa Hale with the ribby. We'll take a quick break. Be back in just a moment for the top of the third. Maddie Hamilton continuing to put in work for your Lady Comets. Don't go anywhere right here on HintonComets.tv.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously...
All right, so here we go. Top of the third, just getting ready to start. And as I told you guys below, we got the inning tracker now on the scoreboard, as I have figured out how to do that. So, and we'll see if we can pull off another little trick here for you guys, give you something in addition to the stream here. So we will pan over if it'll allow me to. And there we go. So again, you got your district standings here before we get this inning underway. So rolling into today's game, Hobart with a 15-9 record, 5-0 in the district. But there's that run differential of 2 points, right? So your Hinton Comets need to win today, need to win by 3, and they do that, they will secure the district. So and be district champs. And again, you want to win the district, for a lot of reasons, but most importantly because you're going to get to host at home, and you don't have to get on that bus and make a road trip to start playoffs. So that's important for the team. It's good for the coach. It's good for everyone. It gives you just a much better probability. She goes rise ball there for swing and strike. Just a better probability for a more favorable outcome for everyone. So anytime you can stay at home, especially at this level, it seems like those bus rides are very, it just takes a little bit something out of your team. Is just watching Hobart here early, it's a different looking team. When we played at Sayre, Sayre was very competitive. It was a close game, and then they came up here as she gets a strikeout there. Come up here, it was just totally looking different team. And, Hobart, same thing. We went to Hobart a few weeks ago, maybe about 3 weeks ago, and, they were playing fiery. They knew how important that game was, found back a lot of pitches, making good contact, being aggressive, and just haven't seen that same team that we saw a couple of weeks ago. So there is a big difference. That's a late swing there for a strike. Just a really big difference between playing at home and have to get on that bus and travel. And really seen that on display this season. So Maddie Hamilton here working through. Goes off speed and entices a swing. And she'll foul that one into the dirt. So 2 strike count. as Maddie Hamilton making it look very easy so far. Again, only one base runner to reach. And good take there. So that one just misses off the plate. Tries to get her to chase away. And, really done a great job so far. Is only giving off a leadoff double, which really, again, not really too much to her fault. Just a ball that kind of got lost in right field. And took advantage of it for a stand-up double. So other than that, it's really been all Maddie Hamilton. And she's thrown a great game so far through 2 1/3. So if you're Hobart here, you got to make her bat a little bit. You got to work. You got to foul some pitches off. Haven't really made her have to work and throw a lot of different pitches. You haven't had to see a lot. She goes off speed there. Slow roller, Charlie. Taburi in time. 6-3 put out. Good look there by Charlie. She's flashing a little bit of leather so far, making it look good. And that's one thing you got to do. You got to limit the mistakes defensively. We made a ton of mistakes defensively the last 2 times these teams played. So again, even things that are simple, routine fly balls, ground balls, you don't want to make a mistake and give them any kind of momentum. And so far, they've played really good defensively. They look sharp and they look prepared. It's like they knew the job that was at stake today. They knew the goal, the mission. They're going out so far and they're accomplishing it. So second pitch through the wind. In there for a strike. She goes with the heat. And this time tries to get her to chase one low and in. She'll lay off of it. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. Comets still working up 4-zip through the wind. In there for a strike, should be. I was going to say if it ain't, it should be. So now the count sits at 2 apiece. And she sets, working quickly through the wind. 2-2. Just misses. That'll bring the count full. So again, haven't had a base runner since the 1st with that leadoff double. So if you're Hobart, you just need to make something happen. First things first, you got to get somebody on. She takes a big swing there for a strike. And another K for Maddie Hamilton. So 3 up, 3 down once again as Comets continue to roll, make it look smooth. We'll take a quick break and be right back here in just a moment for the bottom of the 3rd. Don't go anywhere. Comets lead 4-zip right here on HintonComets.tv.
Develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target.
2 words, catchback. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
The industry.
All right, here we go. I want to welcome you back here, bottom of the 3rd, as Charlie Van Huss 5, 6, 7 up to bat. As last time she drove in 2 RBIs, had runners on 2nd and 3rd, got a good base hit. So 1 for 1 so far on the day. And she'll take there for ball 1. And again, she seems to be, every time she steps up to the plate, she's in a very pivotal moment as that'll brush that one off. Oh, they'll call that one a strike. Okay. Tries to sell it a little bit, flares that elbow back, but catches the inner 3rd of the plate, 4 strikes, so 1-1. Set through the wind. She'll foul one back. Hits off that netting off the backstop, but again, she's played really good defense so far. Looks sharp. Drove in 2 runs. Great game so far, and we'll see if she can build on that one. Needs to dig in now here with 2 strikes and fouls another one back out of play. And again, just like we talked about with Hobart last time, the more pitches you can foul off, the better opportunity you have of recording a hit. You're going to see more and more pitches from this girl, so she'll go to the line again, goes upstairs, rise ball, good take. the more you can see, the better opportunity you have to record a hit, and that's, really what they've done. They just look poised, they look ready to play today. That's how the sport is sometimes. You get, she locks her up there to record the K, goes right back to that spot she got her at last time, the inner part of the plate. Just a really good pitch there. I'm not surprised that she's taken on that one, but nice job there, kind of on the black, just a little bit, just right off the kind of expanding the zone a little bit. So, and again, if the ump's going to give her that pitch, I'd continue to, or give her a strike there, I'd continue to nibble there all afternoon and see what I can do. And if you can, if you can hit that spot consistently anyways, regardless of the strike zone, if you can continue to kind of pitch batters in, we talk about it, to record hits when you're throwing the ball that well inside, you got to have quick hands, because that's going to initiate a lot of pop-ups, a lot of, you're going to either try to jump to it early and pull a lot of balls, or you're going to have a lot of pop-ups, and you're not going to make really good contact with the ball. So if she can hit that spot, she's going to have a pretty good day. As you see, she kind of goes to that spot again, and if they foul that one back, you got to have quick hands. When someone can consistently hit that spot of the plate and has good command with it, you got to be a good hitter. Those will really test you. And she just try to be patient there, try to take a couple times the last at bat, and got her that time. So as that pitch is low and in for a ball, and puts the count at 2 apiece, making it even. 1 out here. Bree in the box, off speed there, beautiful pitch, and just kind of froze the batter. So 2 up, 2 down, 2 Ks for number 32, and again, 4-0 lead. I know you're thinking, at home, well, hey, Lady Comets, they're rolling smooth, 4-zip, nothing to worry about, right? But, if you're number 32, you're thinking, for my team, like, all we've got to do, you got to win this by 3 or more runs. So, I got to do a little bit of damage control. I got to try to keep us in this, to not just try to win the game, but I got to try to do this to keep us in that run differential. If we can, even if we put 2 runs on the board and we lose 4-2, or that's enough for us to win this district. So every inning, regardless of the score here, is going to be a battle. And so I know number 32 is aware of that. I know their coaches are, and so she's continuing to pitch like it as she goes upstairs there. Good take there for a ball. So Paisley steps back in. Lily Mooter on deck. Set through the line, going upstairs again. So again, good eye there. Again, rise ball, might want to get that pitch just a little bit down. You want to try to sell it. Generally, that rise ball, it's one of those that by the time you commit to the strike, it's, at that point, it's at eye level. And see, she's just missing a little bit too much up there. Those are not pitches that you're going to be able to sell as the count's 3-0. You got to sell that pitch, rise ball. I mean, first of all, you got to be able to throw hard, but you also got to locate that pitch to where you can sell it. And so far, Lady Comet's just not really falling for that. They've had a good eye for that one. It's there, so you get that pitch down just a little bit more. Not throwing it all that hard, but you want to get it to where by the time it's crossing the plate, then it's more closer to eye level, and you don't want it up or above the helmet by the time it reaches the plate, because you're just not going to, especially against a good team, as she battles in there, a surprise with 2 strikes that she would sit on that one. But all right, good battle in there by number 32, and kind of working back in as she fell behind the count early, but gets 3 up, 3 down, 3 Ks for number 32. So your Comets leading here 4-zip. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back for the start of the 4th inning. Don't go anywhere, right here on HintonComets.tv.
Christianity is about walking by faith, living with hope, and sharing our love. And the greatest of these is love. We love God, our neighbors, and one another, and we would be delighted for you to come share the love of God with us at the Hinton Church of Christ, 307 South Spencer in Hinton, Oklahoma. Join us on Sundays for Bible classes for all ages at 9 a.m., worship at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m., and midweek Bible study on Wednesdays at 7 p.m.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now.
All right, I want to welcome you back here on HintonComets.tv as a quick one out there. Number 7, just kind of catch you up. Number 7 was batting, popped one up, third base side. Alyssa Hale gets under it to record the out. So just as quick as I can get my headset back on and get back, we already have 1 out here in the top of the fourth. And so that'll bring number 24 up to bat for the Lady Wildcats. And again, this is one player I do remember her very well. Last time these two teams played, she had a hit ball that she absolutely scorched off the bat, went all the way back to the center field walls. She'll pop one up here, definitely playable. Paisley just needs to get under it and just kind of drops it a little bit and lets that ball get behind her. And that's never, again, as an infielder, that's not a spot you want to be in. You want to be behind the ball. You want to track to it. You never want that ball, you never want to be chasing backwards towards the ball as it's beginning to drop. So just a little bit of a defensive mistake there, a little error there from a little infield error. But you know what? So far, Comets for the most part have played clean, so just got to brush it off and keep playing. That's what we said earlier in the game. That's one thing they've done up to this point pretty well, as they've eliminated mistakes. Here we go, going to get another look at this. So there you go, good job securing the ball that time. Still letting it get a little bit behind her, but looked a little bit more clean that time. So 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. As you see now, they're getting more aggressive too. They're really starting to attack, really starting to swing at the pitches, not sitting on that first pitch, as they know they got to get some runs on the board. You got to get on base, you got to make some noise, and you need some runs. That run differential coming into play here. She fires one in there. And for ball one, I've seen that pitch called a strike a few times before. Second pitch in there for a strike. Definitely a strike that time. Puts it right in the heart of the zone. Gonna put the count at 1 apiece. The runner on first. Here with 2 outs. 1-1 set through the wind. Just a little bit late as that ball rolls foul. It's always a good sign too, and you see from right-handed hitters, you see that ball going down third base line. That's a good sign. It means that bat is a little bit late. She's not timing it up very well. That's a good sign. I throw gas again as she goes upstairs, and they'll sit on that one for a ball. As again, haven't really seen a whole lot of hard hit balls so far. I think maybe, really to my knowledge, hasn't been one this game from Hobart as she goes off speed and misses up. Count sits at 2 apiece, I believe. Not really a lot of hard hit balls, a lot of pop flies, infield flies. Even their one that they reached off a double in the first inning, not all that well hit of a ball. She'll work it for a walk there. So first walk of the day for Maddie. So we got number 24 on second in scoring position. One that reached on base on balls. And all of a sudden we got a little noise here as the Lady Cats trying to make it interesting with 2 outs. Bring the right-handed hitter in. She awaits the first pitch. Catches a piece of it, as that'll be fouled out of play. Again, that's one thing we've seen so far. These hitters just a little bit late to the ball. Really a lot of these going opposite field side, third base side from these righties, and that just means you're a little bit late to the ball, and that's it's good news for Maddie. Kind of gives her a lot to work with as she'll set through the wind. There it goes off speed, and that was just kind of a mercy swing right there. Don't think she was really committed to that one, and then just kind of let go of the bat and went forward with it late. So real good opportunity here for Maddie. 2-strike pitch as she tries to get her to chase away. Again, if you're in the box here with 2 strikes, you've got to protect the play. You got to have the score in mind. Learn how to hit with the count here. Try to put one in play. Again, as she goes off rise ball there to get the strike. Maddie Hamilton gets out of the jam. So we'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Take a quick break. Your Comets still leading 4-zip. Trying to add that to that one in this district finale against Hobart. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on HintonComets.tv.
More information.
Stream with Pioneer iVideo and more. Live, recorded, on demand, all in HD. Easily find and watch your favorite shows and movies. Anywhere, on any device, perfect for the entire family. And easy to use. Enjoy Pioneer iVideo today.
Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
All right, I want to welcome you back here, bottom of the fourth. Quick moving ball game here for about 40 minutes into this one. So Lily Mooter will step in for the second time. Jalen Wiedemann on deck. Number 32 still in the circle, goes off speed there. Nice pitch, saw her throwing that one a lot pre-game, and that looks good. As that pitch, she's got good command on that one, does a good job of finding the zone. So we'll start this at-bat 0-1 as she shows bunt, pulls back, takes a hack, pops that one up. Excuse me, actually rolls back towards the backstop, so 0-2. Hard to tell from this angle when they catch a piece of it or not. Sometimes right around the plate if that one's going to roll back or not. As tell you what, 3 up, 3 down last time around for number 32. She's kind of settled in. You know, had a really rough first inning, got a quick 2 outs, and all of a sudden 3, 4, and 5, bam, bam, bam. You know, putting runs on the board with 2 outs, and you know she kind of got shook up a little bit, kind of got rattled around, and you know since then she's really settled in and is throwing a lot better game. And you know, I tell you, last time we faced her, she threw a great game. So we'll see. Comms have to adjust a little bit as Lily puts one up, as that one's looked like that one rolled foul. And all right, they'll say she reached base. I'm surprised there. Thought for a second maybe that was on the. It might have just touched the line. Hard to tell here. You know, with the way the grass is, I guess that caught a piece of the line. So leadoff single there for Lily Mooter. Hate to be anticlimactic there. I guess I should have been looking at the ump. So, all right, Lily Mooter, leadoff single. As she'll poke one down that third base line, and again records the out there, but they caught her in a rundown. She'll get back to the bag maybe in time, and safe. Almost. You can hear Coach Homan yelling there. Is we've had a really good smart base running all day. She got just a little bit too aggressive there, kind of got lost in the moment, and they about caught her in a rundown. Hobart just didn't play that all that well. But, no harm, no foul. She's on second safe, and so with 1 out here, and again, mission accomplished on that, laying the bunt down, that roller down the third base. Yes, you are taking a sacrifice hit there, but you advance the runner over, and, that's what that is designed to do. So, good execution, just got to be careful. Got to be careful and smart, hits up running on the base paths there. So, with 1 out, Alyssa Hale batting for the third time. She'll catch a piece, pop one up, and the pitcher will get a glove under it to record the out. So that's a big out there for Hobart. As we've got 2 away here in the top of the fourth. So with Lily Mooter on second, again, one of the things championship teams are made of, how do you hit with 2 outs? What's your 2-out offense look like? And, again, all you need is a ball in play here. Lily's fast. She's got a lot of speed. And they've been aggressive. Coach Homan will, more than likely, especially if it's out of the infield, they're going to wave her around. So you just need to put a ball in play. Put a ball in play, let something happen, give your base runners a chance to be aggressive. And, even with 2 outs here, this could easily be a 5-zip game as she finds the zone there for a strike. There's that pitch again, just really good pitch. As that thing's got a nice amount of spin on it out of the hand. That spin kind of tails it in for a strike. So she throws that ball well, and she'll poke that ball there down the third base line. Foul. So now she's got to dig in and battle. 2-strike pitch through the wind. As that one slips out of the hand early, dies in the dirt. Yeah, have to brush off just a little bit there. Normally when that happens, that's just that ball slipping out. Happens. Just got to brush it off. Throw some dirt on it, move back. She'll catch a piece of it there. Just needs to get the out to first in time, and does. And that'll be the end of the inning. So, Hobart keeping this one at 4, staying out of trouble, getting out of another jam. Number 32 continues to work And the Lady Comets, we'll see if they can keep this 4-run lead at bay as Maddie Hamilton will step back in the circle here. As we'll stay right here live on HintonComets.tv and tell you what, kind of feed you guys in on what's going on here in the land of the Hinton Comets. So again, we've got a game today against Hobart. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far. Of course, Thursday we got home game against Lukiba Sickles. Of course, we're finished with district play. Today we find out who our district champs are, but still got some really interesting games. Got Lukiba Sickles left on the schedule, and then next week they got a home game against Weatherford, and then the home finale, the season finale, regular season finale, at home against Amber-Pocasset. So, then we get things going. We got regionals. We got the all-new Supers this year, which they've had that before, but they're going back to Supers, especially now that we had that 14 district. So Supers is kind of what regionals was last year. So you got regionals, Supers, and then state tournament. And, we hope these girls can make it. They certainly got the ability to do it, and it's all about executing and getting it done. And tell you what, it makes it a lot easier if you can win the district today. So here we go. Top of the 5th. First pitch. Set through the line. Takes a big hack there, but late for a swinging strike. So the second time through the order here for the Lady Cats. Second pitch. Off speed. Gets a good piece of that one. That's going to be a base hit, as Lily Mooter will check to the cutoff. And it's a leadoff single. Is probably the first really good hit ball today for the Lady Cats. And that's a good way to get inning started. You want to get your leadoff runner on any way that you can, but when you make good contact, it just makes you feel all that better. It kind of brings that dugout to life. And just a good piece of hitting there. A good hit ball. Set through the line as they'll try to bunt that one, and she does a good job there. Just rears back, throws one of her hardest balls of the day, and throws it away. And so that runs off the end of the barrel for a foul. So 0-1. Set through the line. Jams that one down. Pretty good execution there as they go to second, try to get a throw, and they got her in time. They executed the force out. That second is, again, I'm surprised they didn't bring in a courtesy runner there, and she was running. I'm not saying she doesn't have speed, but just surprising they didn't bring a courtesy runner in there. And I'll tell you what, that was gutsy. Nice job there going to second to get the force play, and again, wasn't a bad bunt either. Thought they'd had that executed well, just didn't really have enough speed to get to second in time, and no slide attempt either. Just tried that one standing up. So the Comets will catch a big break there. So 1 out here in the top of the 5th as that leadoff single wasted away in there for a strike. And you kind of take a deep breath, feel a little bit better as now they're going to carry that stick, swing it here, and that kind of takes away that runner in scoring position. She'll foul that one back. So we got 2 strikes now. 1 out here. Comets working the 4-zip lead. And again, we talked about it. If you're just tuning in, very important that the Comets win here by 3 runs. They need that. Can't just get the win today. She gets another K there. As I have to believe she is approaching either 7 or 8 strikeouts on this game. Not keeping track here. She's got a lot going on, and she's fanned many a batter here in this game so far this afternoon. So with 2 away and a runner on first. First pitch set through the line. Check swings, but catches a piece of it. Rolling foul. 0-1. As she gets the signal there from Coach Homan. Checks her wrist. Set through the line. Just brushes her back a bit. Tries to jam her in. And she'll take there for ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Takes a big hack there. Right field side. That one's going to drop, but I believe that one is foul. And so she'll make the trot back to first. And we'll do it again. Just kind of hear that wind. I don't know if you guys hear that on the mic. Wind's starting to pick up. And I tell you what, it feels really cool. It's a nice wind. It's a great day, really a great weather day Fires that one in there. Goes straight shed. Good take there. Nice eye on the ball. And she's working ahead here in the count. I'll tell you what, it's not very often that batters have been ahead in the count on Maddie Hamilton, and she'll take another one, hack that one back. So 2-2 the count. That'll even it all up. With 2 outs here, and number 4 standing there on first base for the Lady Cats. Working quickly here through the wind. 2-2 goes rise ball right below the eye level. Great pitch there to get the swing and strike. So another K for Maddie Hamilton, and just like that, your Lady Comets give up a leadoff single, but other than that, avoid any damage here in this inning. So still working with a 4-zip lead. We'll take a quick break and be right back here in just a moment for the bottom of the 5th. Don't go anywhere, right here on HintComets.tv.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through...
All right, here we go. Bottom of the 5th. Comets leading 4-zip. They put 3 on the board early. It's been a while since they've scored. Need to add to it here. First pitch. Catches a piece of this one. This one's going back towards the fence. That one's going to hit the wall. Right center field. And MJ has got another extra base hit on the day. Great job there. Nice job. Just scorches that one. Was kind of watching that one. Really had the perfect view out here by the truck. Thought maybe there was an opportunity that one was going to get over the wall, but just died a bit short. But a great hard hit ball and extra base hits. That's the name of the game. So Lily Mooter, of course, or Lily Mooter, excuse me, who am I saying? Jill Potter is going to check in as courtesy runner there, so she'll stand on second. And the Comets with no outs here and a leadoff double. They got something to work with as she goes rise ball there for a swing and strike. 0-1 the count. And she'll show bunt there, rolls it down. Good execution as throw's going to be tough to make. She gets it in time. And applause there is elated Lady Comet dugout. They'll advance the runner over, and they'll say she reached first in time, so throw doesn't get there in time. And so you got runners on the corners. You really executed that bunt very well as a slow roller down the line. Knew there was going to be a good chance to beat that one out. Just kind of waiting the call as we got 2 officials here. She'll take a free bag, so now Hannah will be standing there on second. So we got runners on second and third with no outs. As again, got 2 umps this afternoon. Of course, 1 behind home plate, 1 on that third base side. So, or kind of, well, I take that back. Third base side, but really tracking out of the infield. So, didn't quite look over there to see what the call was, but she's safe and now standing there on second. So, 2 runners in scoring position here with no outs. Fouls that one back. And a big opportunity for, you guessed it, Charlie Van Huss, as she's in a spot that almost the exact same spot that she was in earlier today. The first time up to bat, had 2 runners in scoring position, same 2 runners, had Jill Potter and Hannah DeVinny, and drove in 2. The last time she was presented with this is a hard hit ball. They're not going to go to home with that one, go to first. And throws wide. They need to send her home, and they will. She's going to reach home safely, and it's 2 more runs for the Lady Comets. As one will reach off the bat of Charlie Van Huss, the other on a throwing error. And just like that, 6-zip Comets. And I tell you what, 2 huge runs in this game. As, you know, that run differential absolutely matters in this one. You need to win by 3. So even if Hobart makes a little noise late in this one, you've got some insurance runs on the board. And, you can really look back on this game and say, hey, when we had runners on, when we had opportunities, we did not waste them. And that has been, brought to you by the 3, 4, and 5 hitters today. And Charlie Van Huss, just a great job of coming up clutch. It's really having one of her best performances, best games of the season, and when they needed it most for a district title. So now Brianna Ramirez stepping in the box. Second pitch, takes a swing there. Put the count at 1 apiece. Set through the wind. Another strike there, 1-2. As again, last time we talked about it, I think I had it wrong. I get so used to in the springtime. I love, as you guys know, I'm a huge fan of OU softball. Love me some college softball. So many times, we're used to that run rule, that 8 after 5, and I forget. Oh my goodness, she caught a good piece of that ball, a fly ball, left field side. Gets under it to record the out. So 2 away in the top of the 5th. So many times I'm used to watching that and thinking 8 after 5, and I have to remind myself that in high school softball at this level, it's 10 after 5. So again, still would need a few more runs, but hey, you get another run or 2 on the board, and that's something you can be thinking about. That hey, not only can we get a win, but we could eliminate them, the opportunity of them having any more at bats by just go ahead and run rule in this game. So that's certainly something that would be huge for the Comets as well. So up here by 6 in the bottom of the 5th. So now Paisley Griffiths in the box for the Lady Comets. Set through the wind. And off speed there, I think. I mean, it kind of looked like a rise ball, but pretty slow. Set. Kind of chases one, pokes it back, foul. Just gets under the ball a little bit and rolls back. So now we got 2 strikes, got to dig in, got to battle here, and again, nobody on, 2 outs. But you know what? This is it. It really doesn't even matter. There's a lot of offense, a lot of potential that you can make even with 2 outs. This is where we talk about that championship DNA. It's like just because you got 2 outs doesn't mean you just keep that bat on the shoulder, that you surrender. You dig in, and this is where clutch hitters are made. So she'll take there as that ball kind of dies in the dirt, rolls past the catcher. You never know. I mean, all of a sudden you get a couple on, then you're back at the top of the order again, and you got a chance to do some damage. You know how well Alyssa Hale hits the ball, so can't ever give up. Even with 2 outs and nobody on, this is every bat just matters, and it's extremely important as she smokes one back to the pitcher. Good reflex there by the pitcher to record the out. So Lady Comets put 2 more runs on the board thanks to the bat of Charlie Van Huss and a throw accompanied with a throw-in error. And just like that, your Comets lead 6-0. So don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back here in just a moment for the 6th inning right here on HintonComets.tv.
Integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr.
All right, here we go, top of the 6th. Number 7 at bat, first pitch. Ground ball, third base side. Throw to first, in time. Good work there by Alyssa Hale, flashing the leather. It's been good infield defense for the most part in this game. As again, only a couple mistakes defensively in this one. And Hobart hasn't been able to capitalize on it, but really all in all, good defense so far in the infield by the Lady Comets. and limiting your mistakes is one of the keys if you want to come out of here with a dub, and you want to keep the score to where you can not get that run differentials. You got to limit your mistakes defensively. I would say the three things today is getting that leadoff runner on, hitting the ball hard, and then again limiting your mistakes defensively. Get runners on, hit the ball hard. As she skies one in the infield, Alyssa Hale will get under it to record the out. So a quick 2 away, just as quick as we could get this one started back. You got 2 away. And Hobart starting to run out of opportunities. If you're the Comets now, you're starting to think numbers. You got 4 more outs, and you're in a spot from winning this district. So 4 outs away from a district dub and a district title. So first pitch in there for a strike. Rise ball gets a swinging strike. 0-1 the count. So again, 4 outs away from district champs. 0-1 pitch. Ground ball right up the middle. Van Hus tracks it well, throw a little bit low. Bree does a good job of salvaging that one. And there you go, another 6-3 put out. So 3 up, 3 down, 3 outs away from district champs. So we've got to do a little bit more work on the offensive side. Bottom of the 6th coming up. We'll take a quick break and be right back here in just a moment, right here on HintonComets.tv.
Matt Dieselhorst gets you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
2 words, cash back. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
The industry.
All right, here we go. Bottom of the 6th, your Comets leading 6-0, just trying to add to that. Wouldn't hurt to get another half inning with a crooked number for sure. As Lily Mooter batting for the 3rd time on the afternoon. Second pitch just misses for a ball, so up in the count 2-0. Always good for a batter to be ahead in the count. Puts you in an opportunity. You get in those 2-0s, 3-1s. Those are your really good hitters' count. She's got to battle back for a strike, and she goes to the well with her favorite pitch. And again, if I'm Lily, especially in a game of 6-0, I get a count 2-0. I know she's got to throw a strike. I'm putting a barrel on that one. I'm going to try to swing. So, and all that will come in time. She's a freshman, does a really good job. She kind of finds the gap there, and she'll beat that one out. So, a leadoff single for Lily Mooter. She gets a good piece of hitting there. Just kind of finds an infield gap, and she's got wheels. So, there we go. Good at bat, all in all. Got to a 2-1. Just kind of laid one down. And she's got speed here, so I would imagine they're going to continue to be aggressive up 6-0. She's going to try to get to second as you need to pull that bat back there. She showed bunt, but a ball being that high and then kind of dropping there, she either needs to come way up with it or pull that bat completely back, as you could hear Coach Holman groaning from here. Second pitch, much better that time. That ball just kind of dies too. They'll get the throw in time, but great bunt by Jalen. That's exactly what you needed to do. Well executed there as that one advances the runner over. So a little mistake the first time, but they made up for it that time as that ball just died in the dirt right in front of her. So here we go. 1 out. Lily Mooter on second. First pitch, foul back. So we got Alyssa Hale standing in the box to bat again, 4th time through the lineup, through basically 5 1/3. Always a good time too when you've already been, when you're batting the 4th time, as she fouls that one back out of play. 2 strikes now. When you've batted in less than 6 innings, you've batted 4 times. That means you've done some things right offensively, and we got 6 runs on the board to show for it. As she catches a piece of it, pops that one up, and nice job there to record the out by the left fielder. This again doesn't quite get as much of a barrel on it as she'd like, and good play there. Not a whole lot, not many great plays in the outfield from Hobart. Hasn't been their sharpest performance defensively, but that time gets the job done to record the out. So we got 2 outs here. Lily Muter, she'll poke that one back, showing bunt. Demi Dollenberg in the box, and so we'll see here with 2 outs. Still good opportunity here. 2 outs. She's got a lot of speed. Try to lay one down, beat it out. You could have runners in the corners with 2 outs. As she'll poke that one down. As that one just gets past the pitcher, and there you go. She's going to beat that one out. They're going to wave her around third. Throw is back to the pitcher, so she'll be safe at home. And there's another run. This one by Demi Dollenberg. And good, smart, aggressive base running pays off. Lily Muter. Great job there, and the aggression continues, and they're pouring it on, 7-zip. And there's some more clutch hitting there with 2 outs. As rather than throwing in the towel, the Comets decide they're going to put some more runs on and continue to battle. Now you've got that 3-4-5 in the lineup that's done a ton of damage today for the Lady Comets. So number 32 has got her work cut out for her even here with 2 outs. As she'll go off speed, brush her back way inside for a ball. We talk about 7 runs, not impossible. As she kind of rolls up and down the dirt. Good aggressive base run there. You're looking for, again, the way you're coaching that up as the base runner, you're looking for a pass ball. You want a ball that rolls past. The minute you see that, green light. You're rolling off, you're running. Great base running there by Demi Dollenberg. She's just good heads up. They've been on their A game all day today. They've been aggressive, and it has paid off as she'll work it for a walk. And tell you what, up 7 here. We told you 10 after 5. Run rule not completely out of the question as Hannah Devaney will step into the box. And she's had a couple good hits today. Had one in the first that might be the hardest hit ball. I talked about it earlier. It might have been the hardest hit ball I've seen all day, or really all season. That wasn't a home run. I mean, she just kind of got on top of one and launched a missile. That's the most appropriate way I could put it. It was just essentially a missile off the bat, a heat-seeking missile. So she goes to her favorite pitch there for the strike. So if you're number 32 here, you just got to think the outs in front of you, right? You can't worry about what's going on the base pass here. She launches one right to the side, and number 1 drops it, and that we talk about. I'll tell you what, let's track it first here. So another RBI, 8-zip for Hannah Devaney. And now we'll break it down. We talk so much about loud outs. There's a reason why in softball you want to hit the ball hard. They talk about loud outs, and what happened out there in left field is exactly why. You always give yourself an opportunity. The harder you hit the ball, the better opportunity you have of someone making a mistake defensively, and then you got an opportunity to capitalize on it. And she just hit that ball well. It was a tough play to make out at left field. You've got the sun coming down too, and so hard hitting, hard hit balls pay off. Sometimes they're going to record the out. But there's also opportunities that you're going to get to capitalize on a mistake defensively, and the Comets did that. So now, again, you've got essentially the run rule walk-off win run on second base. As that's another pass ball. They're going to send her home and staying aggressive. She dives head first. 9-zip Comets. Lady Comets going for the throw here. They're trying to end this one. As the run rule run, standing right there, 60 feet away on third. And Brianna Ramirez, who's been in a big spot there, is they will, I think, elect to put her on first. And load them up. Okay. So, not something you see very often this season, and as they went to it, and first pitch, big swing there. As again, look at there, that little battle on third, just trying to see if she's heads up and not, good job there by Hannah Devaney. And All right, just kind of had to reset some things there. There we go. All right. So, again, following the intentional walk, bases loaded. Second pitch. Gets one, ground ball up the alley, wave around, and that's all. Oh, it got the out there. Dang. And that's all they needed right there. And I tell you what, that was a big out there for Hobart, as they looked like they had the run rule, and that they got the force play there. It's the only bad thing about when you got bases loaded, you got to force it every bag, and they just, nice job there defensively, got the throw, kind of flipped it to second, and tell you what, that would have been the game right there. Had she been standing on second safe, that would have been your game. But you know what? Leading 9-zip, a lot of good things happening for your Lady Comets, and tell you what, we'll just stay right here so far. They're leading 9-zip, so rolling to the top of the 7th. Just gives Maddie one more shot here to work at it and get it done. And have all the faith and confidence in her. She's going to do just fine. As again, your Lady Comets needed to get the win today. They're going to get that box checked off, but needed to win, most importantly, by 3 runs or greater, and looking like they're going to be able to do that. Obviously, you don't want to give crazy things happen in softball. You don't want to give them any opportunities at the plate if you can keep from it, but things looking well so far for your Comets. So here we go, 3 outs away from a district title. Played really good defense so far, just need to keep at it. And if you're Hobart, you just got to be aggressive here. You got to make, you've got to battle, you got to be aggressive here. I'm going to swing a bat. You don't want to be careless at the plate, but there you go. You're going to attack the first pitch, that one rolls foul. I'm going to attack. I'm going to swing the bat, I'm going to be aggressive, I'm going to try to get on base. I'm down 9-zip. It's the last inning. It's your last opportunity. I'm not going to get caught looking. I'm going to be aggressive. I'm not going to be overly aggressive and just chase, but I'm going to try to get on base. As, again, that's a pitch right there you got to swing at, You're down 9-zip. You need to take a cut at it. If it's a close pitch, if it's an iffy pitch, a 50-50, you're going to swing. You got to swing. Got a green light. As she'll foul that one back. 2-strike count. As Maddie Hamilton really done a great job of staying ahead in the count. I can only think of maybe a couple batters today that she's fallen behind in the count. Just done a really good job. Has pitched a superb game so far. And ground ball. Fielded cleanly by Charlie and gets throwing time. Another 6-3 put out is Charlie. I tell you what, she has looked sharp today. Defensively, just on her A game. She's had a great approach. Really did a good job of fielding those ground balls. Just kind of run it up and timed it well. As this really, as far as I've watched, this might be Charlie's best game of the season. She's just had a great game all around, and showing her potential. She's got so much ability, so much skill, so much talent. She's got all the tools to make it happen, and she's absolutely lighting it up today. Just looks very clean, very sharp. Second pitch, as that's off speed, down in the dirt, easy take there. But you do like that from Hobart, swinging the bat and trying to make contact there and not giving up and just letting her fan you as she'll pull the bat back there. Put the count at 1 apiece. It's 9-0, but crazier things have happened before in softball. Again, game is never over until it's over. 1-1 set through the wind. Gets a piece of it. Paisley dives down to the dirt to record the out. Gets the glove under it. Great play there. And we just talked about defense. Infield defense has been great today. Only a couple of mistakes. And Paisley plays that one well. Even if that ball had dropped in, I think she would have been fine. Would have had to make the throw from her knees to first. I think she would have got the 4-3 put out, but you know what? She showed off the athleticism, got a glove under it, and it didn't even matter. As 2 quick outs here, and we're 1 away from a district title and hosting playoffs at home. So 0-1, set through the wind, goes back to the well, 0-2. So here we go, 1 strike away. As last time at bat, number 8 here had a leadoff single, had probably the lone hard hit ball for Hobart today. Has made really good contact, but got caught trying to, they tried to lay down a bunt and bunt her over to second and just not running as fast as she needed to be. Didn't make a slide attempt. They caught her at second. But she has the lone hard hit ball today. For the Lady Cats, 0-2. Tries to get her to chase there, and again, those kind of pitches, 0-2, you're going to try to get her to chase. You don't want to just plant one right over the plate. That's she'll sky one here. Will that one stay in play? They'll track it back to the fence, but it'll just escape. Foul ball out of the clutches of Brianna Ramirez. So we'll do it again. And 2 strikes. Oh, I just had a bug fly in my mouth. 2 strikes. I'm protecting the plate here. I'm not going to have this game end on my bat. I'm going to swing. And she takes a swing there, but Maddie Hamilton goes straight gas. Throwing Ched there as your Lady Comets had a mission, set out to do it, and accomplished it as they can check off 1 box on this season. Now, of course, for the Lady Comets, the talent they've got, the ability they have, led under by Coach Holman, they've got their sights set higher than this, of course, but you don't get to that point without checking off the boxes that come before it. And one of the boxes was to check off was to win this game today. You needed to do it by 3 runs or greater so that you could seal the district title. You did so today. Now you can celebrate, have a good evening, and then you got to get back to work tomorrow and, get things going again. So, your Lady Comets get the job done, take care of business here with the 9-zip win, and we will, of course, see you guys. This is the conclusion of our streaming for the softball season, but again, we told you guys we got a home game on Thursday against Lukiba, and then next week we've got Weatherford and Amber Pocasset at home, and then we begin playoffs. So, always kind of sad to be finished streaming on the softball season, but what a great way to end it. And so now the Lady Comets need your support. So those of you watching here, we'd love to have your attendance. Of course, come on out and support the Lady Comets as, it's approaching playoff time. We're about a week and a half away from playoffs, so get your tickets, come on out, support, and make some noise for your Lady Comets. Now, as far as our streaming, this Friday we will be streaming the football game, and that's going to be at Carnegie. It's a road game, and again, your Comets football team done a great job under the direction of Coach Potter. They're 3-0 in the season so far, playing really, really well, and they've got a lot of new faces, a lot of change, and I tell you what, they've been rolling. They look just as good at times as they have last season. So looking to go 4-0, stay undefeated, and they'll be doing that at Carnegie this Friday. So if you don't get a chance to make it out, come watch it right here on HintonComets.tv. That'll start at 7 p.m. So until then, we will see you guys next time on HintonComets.tv. Comets win 9-zip over the Hobart Lady Cats.